Hey everybody, welcome to the Plumbing Gurus. My name is Karsten. If you're new to this channel, we're here to strive to save you money and keep informed on all the proper plumbing practices. So today's video, we're going to be showing a three-piece bathroom and a kitchen reno that we're doing. It's actually like kind of a full house reno we're doing, but right now we just finished off the three-piece bathroom and redoing some of the kitchen stuff. So we're going to start with what we did over here at the end. We pulled out the old bathtub. There was one of those old short steel enamel bathtubs that were kind of just old looking from the 60s or 70s. So we ripped that out. The contractor did everything in here. So we pulled down all the drywall, opened it up for us to make it a lot easier for everybody. So everything in here is copper. So where we had to, we would just adapt to ABS where we could. So we replaced the tub. This is a nice high-tech Bowen tub. It's nice and deep. It's actually only a 30-inch tub, but it looks bigger than that. So the tub's a nice tub, nice and deep. We put it in an OS&B waste and overflow, just a chrome because the valve's going to be chrome. We did a delta valve here because that's what they prefer. Came down with copper because if you do this in PEX, then you don't get the proper flow in the shower head. When you go to do the diverter, the shower head, or when you're not doing the diverter, and when you are doing the diverter, the shower head will leak out of the top. So you always got to make sure that you do a good chunk of copper here and not PEX. We've seen that happen before. So you always want to make sure everything's looking nice and neat. The nice thing about Delta shower valves, if you didn't already know this, you can literally just put your 2x4 backing all the way to the back of a 2x4 wall, flush to the back. So they already had drywall here still on the back side. So we literally just took this backing, shoved it to the back, screwed it in, and then made this nice and square and straight. Just makes it quick and easy, quicker installation than trying to we don't even read the instructions anymore. We just install it because this is a tiled wall. So it's going to be nice for that. We do PEX for our shower head because that's not going to matter for flow. It just makes it quicker and easier. We still make it look nice and straight. And then what I personally always do for this, I'll screw my 3 screws to my wing back into my backing, and then I will adjust my backing. I'll put a nice long nipple here, and I'll put a level on it, and then I'll put these 2 screws in. I level it first, and then I put a long level like this across. And then I'll measure to the center to make sure it's coming out square so that it looks absolutely perfect when it's coming out of the wall there. So that's the tub. It's fairly basic. The toilet here, it was coming up with a lead flange, so we cut it down below. It's copper. We are going to replace it with a new ABS adjustable floor flange. We just haven't, we're waiting for that to come. We're getting some material delivered. And then this was a future vent for a basement bathroom. They used to actually do this, which is nice, so we didn't have to cut into the stack. All we did was just took a zip coupling, adapted to ABS, stuffed it downstairs. We're going to be doing a 3-piece bathroom down there. We're going to break some concrete and tie into the 4-inch drain. So we'll be doing a video on that, so stay tuned for that one. That's happening today, actually. We're going to be working on that. This was 1.25" copper. We just ended up adapting to ABS and changing it to 1.5". This was all copper. We redid the water lines downstairs, so we just stubbed these up in PEX. And that's pretty much it for the 3-piece bathroom. We'll walk over to the kitchen over here. All right, so here the kitchen was all coming up in copper. The copper was coming through. It had the vent and everything. And when you go to do the cabinets, you got to hack with the cabinets. So we don't like tying things in. We like to make it so that they can drop the cabinets in. And even this will sometimes keep unglued. I personally, actually, when it's an outside wall, I will usually glue these because they start polying and taping, and then they tape around it, and then it's kind of hard to push it back in. So sometimes I'll actually glue this, which I think we will next. I'm going to glue this. But we just adapted from copper to ABS, just used a Fernco in this situation, stubbed it out. So they're going to be putting a cabinet here, and this is it's a corner, so it's a dead space. So there's going to be a dishwasher, sink, and then another cabinet here, but that's dead space. So we're going to be able to come in here and actually just drill through the cabinet and tie into the drain later. So this way they can actually put their cabinets in and only have to drill 1 hole, and then we can actually tie it in later, just drill through the cabinet and tie in our drain. This was all copper again. We just cut it down below. There's a mechanical room below here. We cut it down, adapted to the things that we are going to want to tie into, which is PEX and ABS, so it just makes it a hell of a lot easier for us to do at finish stage. So that's
we usually put, well, we are going to be putting test caps on all the drainage and all the vents. We just don't have those. Those
we
will
got
be
some
coming with the
material
material.
being delivered right now.
Yeah. So if you're wondering why all the pipes are open, that's not how we leave it. We definitely put test caps on there.
Absolutely.
And then that drain there, we'll probably be cutting that down just a little bit, just to make it life easier for the cabinet guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks, Clayton. And again, we'll always make sure that we put the insulation back, put the poly back, tape it up, because for one thing, if you're doing that kind of stuff and a contractor sees that, it just looks that much better. Because a lot of people will just do this, walk away and leave it for the contractor to fix. But that's just like one extra thing for the contractor. So if you do that literally 4 minutes of work, 5 minutes max of work, then it makes you look that much better. And then there's a good chance you're getting more jobs that way, and you just look better doing those types of things. So if you have any questions about anything that we've done here, if you have any comments that you'd like to let us know the way you do things, please let us know, because we're always open for new ideas. We're constantly trying to make things smoother, easier, and quicker for ourselves. So if this helps you, let us know, leave a comment, and if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.